Good morning to you. This is the Tuesday, December 1st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. How about that? December is here. A lot to talk about today. Let's start with the Banner Elk web camera courtesy of resortcams.com. A lot of wet roadways out there. The temperature in Banner Elk 46 degrees. Let's shift it down into the Piedmont. Here's a look at the Greensboro tower camera perspective this morning. The temperature 42 there. A little bit of fog here and there. There are some reduced visibilities. We do have some rain out there in some spots as well. Here's the Charlotte tower camera time lapse from yesterday looking toward uptown. There's 11 o'clock Monday morning. Had that drizzle and light rain at times as we went through the day and into the night. You notice the low ceilings evident there as you went into the evening hours as the wedge set up shop here across the region. Now, there's the highs in the Triad area yesterday. That is a little bit deceptive. Those high temperatures occurred basically about 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's how the daylight hour temperatures actually responded. There's your 6 a.m. temperatures yesterday. By lunchtime, it was in the low to mid 40s, and that's basically where temperatures then stayed for the remainder of the day and night. Similar type of temperature response in Charlotte, although temperature is 4 or 5 degrees warmer throughout the period. So you have this wedge in place temporarily. Now, the cold air, really cold air, is up in the northeastern part of the country, but this milder air, you have a warm front situated basically right about there. And to the south of that warm front, it's pretty mild. You have this cooler day to the north of the front. Here's your really cold air back in the plain states. So here's how this rolls along for us. First of all, there's your current temperatures this morning. Milder closer to the coast. You have the cool, damp 40s in the Piedmont and the foothills. All right, there's storm tracker radars we've gone through the past couple of hours. You have some areas of shower activity here and there across parts of the region. Extensive rains in the Virginias this morning. Pretty wet morning up that way. And then we're watching this massive rain here through parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, down in Alabama and Mississippi. That is associated with a cold front that'll very slowly move through the region as we get into tonight and into tomorrow. Now, we wrapped up November yesterday with 1.47 inches of rain in Charlotte. And that brings the monthly total up to an incredible 10.04 inches. Look at that. That is really impressive. All right, Triad not quite as wet, but certainly still a wet month overall. 6.79 inches total for the month. So very wet in November. Well, across the region. It's like we somehow went back to the beginning of the video. Let me back up here. Got a lot more content to show you here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Cold front off to the west of us. Warm front lifting through the region tonight and into tomorrow. So we'll see 50s for highs today and then very little temperature movement overnight tonight. And notice the coverage and intensity of the rain really kind of blossoming for us overnight. Here's the high resolution modeling, which the end of the cycle as I'm cutting this video is about 6 o'clock this evening. It's really after that point that you really see the heavier rain set up shop here across the region. So here we are, 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. A lot of rain out there. And we'll continue to have some rain at times into your Wednesday before this front sweeps everything out. Now, you do have flood watches up tonight and tomorrow for the mountains and some foothill areas. That includes Rutherford County, Burke County, up into Stokes, Surrey, Yadkin, Wilkes counties there. And here's the reason why. Here's what the RPM, the Futurecast modeling, is printing out. But I think really the global models here doing a little bit of a better job with the placement of the rain areas. There's one of the American computer models, rather, the GFS, and then check out the European model. Again, you notice the heavier rain totals here in the mountains and the foothills, lighter totals the further east you go. So there will be some flooding potential, especially in the mountains and foothills tonight and into tomorrow. There's your highs today. Temperatures don't move much tonight, and then milder tomorrow as this cold front approaches. But then behind the front, here we go Thursday. Back to some sunshine finally Thursday. But it will be a pretty cool day. Your Thursday high is only in the 50s, 40s up in the mountains. And really a lot of cool, dry weather then settles in for us starting Thursday, continuing through the weekend and into parts of next week, too. A lot of 50s for highs and 30s, even some 20s mixed in here and there for lows. And hey, the ski resort areas need the colder weather. After opening up, all the ski resort areas all being open for business for a period of time last week, All the operations currently suspended, awaiting colder weather where the snowmaking temperatures can resume. The rain, the milder temperatures have forced the ski resort areas to temporarily close up again. But again, we're talking cooler weather. There'll be some snowmaking temperatures at night coming up later this week, and they'll be able to get things cranked back up, hopefully sooner rather than later. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.